And welcome back. I decided to raise the difficulty again. With only sword and shield, it felt a bit too easy. Leave the Survivors' Enclave and go to West March Commons.
Why would the angels do this to us?
What are you saying? This is obviously a demon's work.
After years of my pleading, the Angiris Council has finally agreed to send me in search of Malthael. I will not fail in this, as my master's presence is sorely needed in the high heavens. Owing to Malthael's growing fascination with the humans, Tyrael has suggested I begin my search on Sanctuary.
I require more wrath.
After Malthael's disappearance, the Angiris Council appointed his most loyal servant, Urze, to find him and bring him back to the high heavens. Urze, accompanied by the sect of maidens who were Malthael's closest followers, set out to find their absent master. They never returned.
Old Smuggler's Warehouse.
The attacks are getting worse. They'll reach the survivors soon.
Not enough wrath. My wrath is low.
On to Captain Noel.
We've been here for days. These people can't last much longer.
There's a survivors' enclave near here. Get everyone over there.
Whoa. Green. Never had that before. A set ring. Okay.
Your mind wanders to the past quite a bit, I think.
Nonsense. I think often about what the future may hold, what adventures lie before us. The past is so distant, the future such a mystery. I cannot help but wonder.
Not enough wrath. I require more wrath.
Contested villa.
My wrath is low.
All know the reputation of the exorcists of Westmarch. Those spiritual warriors specialize.
Harry, we've got to save my friends.
Have to remember to play that afterwards.
This is all Justinian's fault. Some king he is.
Not enough wrath.
I encountered the most troublesome bats in the caves.
King Justinian must have fled the city by now. It's time for the people to rise up.
Oh boy.
This is the worst possible time to turn on each other.
But this is our chance to get out from under the king's yoke.
Let's see. Was that one?
I encountered the most troublesome bats in the caves outside Westmarch. My companions and I had sheltered there with the intent of organizing my many records, when the miserable creatures appeared and tore several of the scrolls to pieces. Truly, the world shall be a poorer place for this lost wisdom.
One for Exorcist. There we go.
All know the reputation of the exorcists of Westmarch. Those spiritual warriors specialized in removing demonic possession. By custom, they arrive in darkness, clad in cloaks as black as the night that conjured them. They work in secret, extracting the demons that dwell within their subjects. Now, Malthael has turned them, and they roam the city in their inhuman forms, stripping the souls from all they encounter.
Alright. Talk to Severin.
Thanks for helping, but this isn't over. The king has failed us all. If you don't believe me, read this. His private journal.
Where did you get this?
Well, let's just say it's from someone who cares about us common folk.
I am so weary. Why did you have to die, brother? I was never meant to be king. The nobles threaten revolt to bend me to their will. They will abandon me if I don't keep the peasants in their place. Oh, my position is hopeless.
Get away!
Another instance. The killing floor. Captain Stokely's body.
Champion, a Reaper killed us all. I panicked and failed my men. Now they are soulless husks. Only my spirit was able to resist the call of Malthael. Please, put them to rest and end my shame.
I require more wrath.
The Reaper that killed my men is outside, in the courtyard. Please, slay it, for all of us.
This guy's the Annihilator.
blessings of the light.
Thank you. Nothing can bring back my men, but revenge dulls the pain.
You're welcome. There are so many of these instances in Act 5. I want to make sure to do as many as I can. No.
To your death!
My wrath is low.
Abandoned cultist store.
Not enough wrath.
You destroyed the Coven. You, of all people, understand what I'm doing here. Our ill-gotten treasure is behind this door. We did despicable things to amass it. Desecrated tombs, robbed corpses. Things you would never do. I was going to destroy it, but you, the hand of righteousness, you can use it for good.
Thank you. Find the way into the cultist treasure room.
Perhaps this age is not so different from my own. There is still pain, suffering, hatred, and death. I could sleep another 1,000 years and I would find the world much the same.
Not if we fail.
Secret door. A ruby. I'll take it.
My wrath is low. Burn in the light.
Are we fighting a champion? Where is it? There. Substance the eruption. Careful.
Revel in your victory, my friend.
Dead horse.
Cower before Zakarum.
I want to go back to see what was over there. There's the quest objective. We'll go back. Justine's Brewery.
I require more wrath.
Some of my men are pinned down in the courtyard, fighting revenants. Please help me rescue them. Do you know why this is happening? It's madness!
Get your men to the Survivors' Enclave in the courtyard of the Zakarum Cathedral. Go!
Resplendent chest. Kill the Reapers to unlock the inner gate.
Nephilim.
I'm
knew
overburdened.
The greed that infects your kind would not let you pass this chest by. And now, you shall suffer for it.
Patience.
Winton Courtyard.
The Reapers did not do this. What happened here?
Search Winton's Courtyard for the killers.
More dead.
Death to the nobles!
What is this?
Revolution! It's time for our oppressors to fall. The king is in the city, but we have a trap waiting for him.
This city is under siege. Why would you attack your own king now?
What? You're not with us? Then die with our enemies!
Yeah, that's not gonna go well for you.
My wrath is low.
The King's Note to Lord Winton.
Lord Winton, we are thrilled that you have located a surviving regiment of soldiers. With this new force, we can turn the tide and save our city. Your disagreements with the Crown are well known, but we are glad you can put them aside in this dangerous time. Long live Westmarch!
The crusade marches on!
The great pestilence in Westmarch killed both humans and beasts alike. The panicked survivors then threw the corpses of both into the plague tunnels. Now the Reaper's presence has revived many of those interred there, with the bones of beasts rising again as skeletal crawlers, driven to kill the living. The phantasms are unlike any spirits I have seen on Sanctuary. They bear a resemblance to lesser demons, but the souls of demons are always reborn in the hells. I suspect the phantasms may be the remnants of some early Nephilim, those born more demon than angel.
Not enough wrath. By the light be damned.
The Plague Tunnel.
The repository of bones, commonly called the Plague Tunnels, were originally used to bury Westmarch's indigent. However, when the Great Pestilence struck, the city decided the tunnels would serve just as well for plague victims, lest Westmarch become overwhelmed by the ever-increasing piles of the dead.
Level 2.
Burn in the light.
Just over there! I never imagined such a creature.
Make your peace quickly. Out of room.
Not bad. Not bad. That's it.
What an interesting smell.
This carnage happened long ago.
Like chaff before the wind. I can't carry any more.
So many people living close together. It is not surprising that many plagues afflicted Westmarch.
New event.
Bad luck for you, friend.
You just have to survive. Careful.
I require more wrath. Cower before Zakarum.
Final boss.
Not ready yet.
Can you go back?
Not yet.
Adria birthed these golems from the blood marsh. Their bodies were formed from the water and earth of the marsh itself, while the venom of the marsh creatures gave them life. Their very skin seems to burst with the poison of this land.
And that music is really loud. The hell?
Not ready yet.
Nothing down here.
Patience. Make your peace quickly.
Okay. Find a soul crucible in Gideon's room.
Out of room.
What I have trained for.
Actually, you know what?
I need to go back.
Let's go to town very quickly. Make some room. Prepare. Summon all the weapons and the stuff I can't use. That too. Okay. Identify things. Roland's Tribe. Roland's Legacy Set. XP, life per second. Okay. I think that's worth equipping right now. And when you hit with a resource generating attack or primary skill, you deal 50% increased damage for 5 seconds. Put that on. Put a gem in there. That's for now. Put this here. Okay, let's get back to it. Gideon's Row.
I did not find Malthael on Sanctuary, but I did find humans. Far too many of them. They murder and cheat one another while allowing their brothers to starve. If their true power is ever released, we are all doomed. They have a choice between good and evil, and they overwhelmingly choose evil.
Holy. Dead bodies.
That Death Maiden controls the Soul Crucible.
Down upon yourself, mortal.
Search the writhing corpse pile.
Thank you. I knew you would arrive in time to save me.
Miriam. Okay.
How could you know that?
I am Miriam Jazia, a seer of the Vetchin people. I foresaw our meeting, but I did not see this horror. I have come to help you. There is one crucible left, and if you destroy that, the maidens will not be able to create more. There is no time to waste. We must be on our way now.
Hello, you.
Malthael, he's watching you.
I grew disgusted by humanity during my time on Sanctuary. When at last I found Malthael, I was not surprised to learn that he felt the same way. We will cleanse creation of the scourge that is humankind, and when we are finished, the tragic mistake of Anarius will be gone.
You should get to the Survivors' Enclave. It's not safe out here.
Nonsense. You'll protect me. And after experiencing what those things do to people, let's just say, I need to see you destroy the final crucible with my own eyes if I am ever to sleep again.
The seraph was on me before I knew. The mass of its bloated flesh soundless as it floated above the ground. When I finally noticed it, I could not move. It was as though I was trapped in a waking nightmare. I looked down and saw tendrils of energy wrapped around my feet and realized it was not fear that held me, but Seraph's magic.
Be with you.
I see you have much guilt over Leah's fate.
What do you know about Leah?
I see the past as well as the future. You must not let it consume you.
Wait, what? That's what I was looking for. Alright. Get back to town. Okay. I think I'll sort through all the yellows in between recordings. I'll just focus on legendaries and set pieces from now on. Okay, let's go around and talk to everybody we can.
I know who was responsible for this. It's the poor. They've summoned these monstrosities to take...
Already heard that.
Awful things are happening out in the city. I have faith that you will save us. But Victor has his doubts. I think he's jealous.
Ah, what nonsense are you spouting, woman? Of course I think he'll save us. And I have just the things he'll need to do the job.
There's no easy way to say this, but I have to leave, and I won't be returning.
Oh, right. Because a mob of angry women is coming for you.
I'm serious. My brother's imprisoned in Kingsport with no way to defend himself, and I must free him.
If Westmarch is overrun, you'll die on the way to Kingsport. That won't help your brother.
All right. I'll stay for as long as I can, but only because I know how much you need me.
He saved my brother at Bastion's Keep.
The arrogance of Harold.
You there, pauper. This diamond ring in exchange for safe passage out of the city?
But Harold, that's my wedding ring.
It's all we have left. Of course, if somebody had thought to grab her jewelry box.
The safest place you can be is right here. If you'll excuse me, I've Reapers to fight.
My son's ship docked in Bramwell today. I thought he'd be safe there, but now I hear rumors. Give me a weapon. I need to get to Bramwell.
You won't help your son if you're dead. Wait here and hope.
You'll find no glory here, adventurer. Corpses can't sing your praises.
If you hadn't come along when you did, I don't know what might have happened.
It was the least I could do. Anyone would have done the same.
But you didn't have to help. You could have run right by.
My library isn't far from here. I was closing everything up for the day when I heard the fighting in the streets. I barred the doors and then squeezed through the back window to escape. But I'll have to come up with something more exciting when I write my official account, won't I?
Despite his superstitious views, Rakis ruled as a just and fair king, who was much loved by his people. He was succeeded by his son Corsic, who attempted to eradicate the barbarian tribes of the north. The line of Rakis was broken when Corsic's son Corellan died with no heirs.
You've heard the legend of the Tomb of Rakis, haven't you? Its location has never been found. Most scholars think it's underneath Westmarch, but I suspect it's somewhere outside the city. Rakis was a clever man, after all.
Tyrael told me of your actions. You killed Diablo himself.
I did what was necessary.
I don't know that the world will ever understand what it took to face such pure evil.
That does not concern me. The prime evil is gone, and that's what matters.
My father was the commander of the Knights of Westmarch. He assumed I would become a soldier, just like him.
Ah, you felt a call to do something else.
I grew up on stories of the fearless Horadrim, Tal Rasha, Jared Kane. That was what I wanted to be. My father thought it was all myth. Wasn't he surprised when I actually became one of them?
Any luck with that sliver?
No, but it is our only hope of learning Malthael's plans. To defeat him, we must know where he is and what he is trying to do. The answer must be here. I just have to find it. Too many innocents have already died.
Good job of it, holding off the Reapers this long.
It has been a brutal task. A lot of good men sacrificed themselves to save us.
And their sacrifice won't be in vain, friend.
You stopped their assault for now. Perhaps there is hope.
Yet another creepy message from the stone. Yep, as I expected.
Did you send for reinforcements? Surely you have garrisons in outlying towns.
Have you not heard? Cities everywhere are under attack. No place is safe.
Yes, Malthael strikes all across Sanctuary.
I hadn't heard. This is much larger than I knew.
Anything else? Does he keep repeating the same thing?
My mother warned me about the poor. They want my wealth, but they don't want to work for it. Now they've created an army of death creatures. Well, when I'm king, I'll just show them.
I was telling you about Lyria, wasn't I? Oh, she was so beautiful that Durgis was determined to make her his own. Oh, yes, he pursued her relentlessly, showering her with gifts and attention until she succumbed and agreed to become his wife. But Durgis' jealousy was so great, he hid Lyria high in the heavens, far away from the reach of men and gods.
If you let jealousy control you, it will take everything you have.
Yes, that was Durgis. Desire was his very nature.
For a moment, I heard one of my sister's voices, but I could not make out the words.
Each day, I feel the weight of every Crusader who has borne my name. So I think I understand your burden.
My sisters are gone now, and I am the last memory of a world long since forgotten.
You do not know why your sisters died. That is why they stay with you.
Right. I will call the part here, and I'll see you in the next one.